Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you the Galaxy DX959. We call it the official radio of our group. It's a very nice radio. It has some features that I really like and some features that I don't like. So, if you're planning to buy, I know there's a lot of videos out there about this radio. I'm just gonna share my thoughts on it. So if you're planning to buy a Galaxy, any Galaxy, I suggest the first thing to do is to do the mod to open the clarifier. These radios tend to slide, and they're never on frequency, or maybe they don't stay on frequency. So every time you turn it on, you have to wait 5-10 minutes for it to warm up so that it can be in frequency. So we open the clarifier, and this way it controls both the reception and the TX. So for example, let me demonstrate. So if it, no one's talking, there you go. See how this station sounds a little bit low, a little bit off? If I key up now, I would sound the same, so it's very critical to bring it up a little bit, to always clarify the other station. This is acceptable. It won't slide from this position. It will never slide. It's just that the first time you always have to play with the clarifier to bring it. See, now there is other stations. If we go to another channel now, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. So the first thing I suggest you to do is to open the clarifier. It's an easy mod. If you have a friend or if you know somebody, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, you have to wait 10 minutes for the radio to warm up so that you can be on frequency. And still with this, I don't know if you can see it, this is the dot here. We're always at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, between 10 and 11 o'clock. Unfortunately, this is what it is with this radio. Let's go through all the knobs here. Volume, squelch. This is your mic gain. If you push it in, it will activate the Roger beep. So you push it in. There's the light here, right? Pretty simple. The RF gain, your dimmer switch. I always have it somewhere here. Your RF power. We will put it on a SWR meter so that you can see, because we have modified the power a little bit. I think it goes up to 20 or so. This is your switch here. In this position, it will show you the SWRs. In the middle position, it will show you your modulation when you key up on AM, for example. Hola, hola, hola. I don't know if you can see it. Let me lower the hola, hola, right? And then here it will show you the power. Hola, hola. Right? Here we have the filters, noise blanker, automatic noise limiter, and the off switch. Over here we have something that I don't know. It's the PA switch, but in the same time, this is the switch for the Galaxy noise filter, GNF. Some people like it, some people don't. Let's see. Oh, let's go back to lower sideband. See how it sounds. It sounds a bit muffled, so I tend not to use it. I don't like it. It sounds muffled. Here's your AM LSB and USB switch. And this here is my favorite. This here is my favorite. I used to own a President Lincoln 2 Plus before. So when you have it on high, without the Galaxy noise filter, right? Look how, like, if you put it on the middle position, it sounds so much better. This sounds exactly like my President Lincoln. And then the one that I like is the low position. So if you put it on low position, let me demonstrate. So much nicer. It's so much nicer. Let's listen to it. No one's talking. Now, not many radios have this setting. If we leave it in the middle, it sounds exactly like my President Lincoln 2 Plus with a high cut on, and the filters. It's not the same. This is what makes, to me, this here is what makes the difference on the reception, right? This is your channel selector. This is the talkback. Everybody knows what it is. You press it, and you can hear your Roger beep also. Let me lower the volume a little bit. Testing. Ooh, that was loud. Right? And this is your clarifier. Now, I suggest that if you like this radio or you want to buy a Galaxy radio, the first thing you should do is to open the clarifier. These radios take about 10 minutes to warm up when you first turn them on. So if you turn it on, it will sound like this. It will sound off frequency. Even if you adjust the clarifier, after a minute or two, it will still sound off frequency. So the best thing to do for me is to open the clarifier and and this way you control your TX, not only the reception but the transmission also. So even if somebody is off frequency and for some reason they're using an old radio or whatever and they're off frequency, you can bring it to them and you will be fine. Yeah, and it's always on, like, I don't know if you can see it up here. It's always on 11 o'clock. It's never 12. It's always on 11 o'clock and sometimes 10 o'clock. The clarifier also will take us down to 384, 6, 7. So yeah, that's why it's an open clarifier. Now, one thing, this is super sensitive, like super sensitive. So especially if you're driving, you touch it a little bit, boom, it's gone. So you have to be very, very careful with this. All right, let's look at the, let's put it on the power meter. All right, so here we have the radio. Let me lower the dimmer because you cannot see the screen here. So this is the RF power, very helpful when you're running a linear. So right now we are on AM, the lowest RF power, and we will look at the meter here. Let's key up and see on the scale of 10 watts. See, less than 1 watt, less than 1. So let's go up 1 watt. There you go. And it can go all the way to 2 and some change. Is that gain here? Hola. Yeah, and then let's. So when you want to use the linear on AM, just lower it. Lower. Let's see again, guys. I think 1 watt is good. If you don't want to, even 2 is good. If you don't want to overdrive the amp, let's try an SSB, and we'll go with low power again, and let's see what it does. Hola, hola, hola. So we're more than 10. We're more than 10. Let's see here now. What's the story? Audio, audio, audio. About 10, right? Let's crank it up. So leave it on the, hold on, let me turn the camera down. So leave it here. If you want to drive an amp, put it all the way low, because you will burn the amp, and that's not good. So let's crank up the power and see how much this baby can do. Audio, audio, audio. It goes up to 20. It's not bad. And that's all you need. You don't need more. Trust me, you don't need more than that. Okay. And we are back on the radio. Let's go back to 38.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's 6 one doesn't have the others, but if you're hearing it, it sounds
Beautiful
good to
reception.
you, and I'm hearing you, and you sound good to me. That's all that matters, right?
And this is, to me, what makes the difference, guys. This is our friend Wes.
It is a lot different than that other one.
Let's try the Galaxy noise filter.
Those fancy microphones and $100 mics, they just don't have the drive. And I tried to turn them up to get the gain out of it, but it didn't.
Do you like it like that? I don't know, it sounds muffled. Maybe without the tone switch. Maybe like that. How about it there? How about it? Come on.
And I tell you, I did not realize it until yesterday. I kept trying to.
That's not bad for loud stations. Let's turn it off and see how it sounds.
High enough to get it to actually perform well.
It sounds better.
The game was wide open, and you lose a little bit of the quality audio when
That's how I like it. How about it? Come on. And yep, this is it, guys. The Galaxy DX959. Thanks for watching. Another cool feature, guys, is the SW alert. This will tell you at any time if there is something wrong with your antenna system, either with a coax, broken connector or something, anything wrong. Maybe you're driving and you lost the antenna, or you lost something, or the antenna is loose. So it's good from time to time. I cannot demonstrate right now. I don't want to key up without an antenna, but this light here will always tell you if and when anything is wrong, the SWR alert. I'm going to include some links on the description for the mod that I am suggesting to open the clarifier. And also there is a mod for this little box, but this we will talk about in another video. This is the channel expansion. Okay.